So in Flagler County, the last report that was submitted, we had about 13% of our population is medically uninsured.
Terry Boletto, Executive Director of the Flagler Free Clinic, has exciting news to share about a solution to this problem. Karen Johnson has more on our top story.
The Flagler Free Clinic in Bunnell is pleased to announce expanded eligibility for its services thanks to a statewide bill passed recently by the Florida Senate.
Let's say you have a family of 3. Now you can make as much as just over $74,000 a year of your gross income and still qualify. So prior to this law changing, that number was more in the $50,000 a year range.
She says the Flagler Free Clinic's been lobbying for quite a while for this change to help more people.
Free clinics, for the most part, operate on private sector donations, fundraising events, and grants. So we still have to raise money for everything that we do. But our community has been very generous with the free clinic here locally. We're the only free clinic in our area.
Boletto adds the legislation marks a monumental step forward to provide high-quality health care to those in need.
Here at the clinic, we had to turn people away almost on a weekly basis because they made just over the limit of what we could do through the free clinic. So now many, many more people will be eligible.
In addition to raising income eligibility and directing hundreds of millions of state and federal dollars toward enhancing Florida's healthcare workforce, the legislation allocates $10 million for the Department of Health to establish a grant program for nonprofits to fund no-cost healthcare screenings, further supporting the vital work of free clinics like Flagler Free Clinic.
We want you to feel like you're in a regular doctor's office. You just don't get a bill at the end.
For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Friday, April 26th. Flagler County Sheriff's deputies successfully locate a missing juvenile from Wisconsin who was found driving a stolen vehicle. Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley.
Deputy Carter conducted a traffic stop on a silver Chrysler sedan with a Wisconsin tag for speeding in a school zone. The driver, identified as Jaden Reed, 17-year-old, said he was new to the area and did not realize he was driving through a school zone. Deputy Carter gave him a written warning. However, a few hours later, the Sheriff's Communications Center received information that the vehicle Jaden was driving had been reported stolen, and he was listed as missing from the Green Bay Police in Wisconsin. Deputies were able, working with our real-time crime center, were able to locate the vehicle at Daly's gas station at Boulder Rock and Palm Coast Parkway. Deputies conducted a high-risk traffic stop and removed the passenger, an 18-year-old from Seymour, Wisconsin, Katie Stevens, and the driver, Jaden Reed. Reed was arrested for grand theft auto, and the passenger was arrested for grand theft auto and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. This is a great job by our team finding the stolen car after it was finally entered by Wisconsin police as stolen.
This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you. What was the first women's class like?
Tiffany Ruffino said she founded the class when women came to her because people were not hearing them. She said she put out feelers and she got women to sign up and decided that first class of 10 would be the base for what she taught and what women learned. Ruffino said there were chocolates, there was water, and there was support for women to be heard. Just as she told the women, there would be integrity and confidentiality in their classroom.
In that moment, it came to me and I said, this information can't stay here. This information has to be put out there.
Had Ruffino broken their trust?
And I said, okay, and at the end of the 10 weeks, we're going to have one-on-ones with each other and we'll polish up your stories and then you're going to go on stage.
All 10 were on stage, told their stories, and were asked to speak again and again. You can listen to Lifeline here on WNZF, Saturday mornings at 9, anytime on the Flagler radio app. From the WNZF newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
The weekend is here and there's plenty of family fun to be had in Flagler County. This is Stacy with Fun for Augie Kids.
Join the City of Palm Coast to celebrate Trails Day. Bring your friends, family, and furry companions for a morning filled with adventure and exploration. There will be fun games and activities for all ages. Explore the world of STEAM, science, technology, engineering, art, or math through hands-on activities at the library. This weekend, kids aged 5 to 10 years old can come in and explore math manipulatives and learn something new. The City of Palm Coast invites residents to join in a collective effort to keep our city pristine and litter-free. Exciting awards await participants, including the Litter Warrior Award for the individual who collects the most trash. For more on these events and others, please visit us on our website at AugieKids.com. Have a great weekend.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.
And now, Mike Licio with your WNZF local sports update.
Track and field districts took place, and the FPC girls captured the team championship. Maya Tyson won the shot put and was second in the discus. The boys finished third as a team and had 4 of the top 5 throwers in the javelin, with Levi Hayworth winning by 9 meters. Taylor Cawley-Bennett won the pole vault, and Colby Cronk won the shot put by nearly 10 feet. In the Pirates District meet, the ladies won the 4x400 relay and 3 individual titles. Evan Miller in the 400, Sierra Howard in the 800, and Jordan Youngman in the 400-meter hurdles. For the boys, Jordan Theosphale won the discus. Bulldog Tennis won a district championship on Monday, but were bested 4-3 by Buchholz in regionals last night. Softball, FPC has won 8 in a row, outscoring their opponents 89-15 after Wednesday's 8-3 win against Fleming Island. They wrap up the regular season at Horizon tonight. After a cancellation by Pine Ridge, Matanzas finishes the season 17-3. Baseball, Matanzas was outlasted 6-5 by Vanguard Wednesday. FPC remains the hottest team in the area after a Marion Clayton walk-off hit for the Dogs last night. They win for the 9th time in 10 games, 4-3 over Deltona. Down 2-0, the Orlando Magic returned home last night to host Cleveland in Game 3. The Cavs led early, but Orlando closed on a 13-0 run to end the first, up by 10. In the second, Paolo Banchero went to work.
Suggs to Banchero up top. Works on Mitchell. The double move. Fades, fires, and hits.
Banchero finished the game with 31 points and 14 boards. Orlando never looked back, coasting to a 121-83 win. Banchero credits the energy from the Kia Center crowd.
They played a huge role. I don't think people realize how much of a difference it makes, when you make a play or you score and the whole arena erupts every single time. It just gives you a huge energy boost and, makes you forget that you're tired or whatever it may be.
Game 4 is Saturday at 1 in Orlando. WNZF is your home for local sports, with updates Mondays and Fridays. From the Sports Desk, I'm Mike Lucio.